kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Ang mga mayabang na ito ay nagkamali ng malaki. Lumabas sila sa kamera at nilapastangan si Mike Tyson. Pero lahat sila ay nauwi sa paglagda ng sarili nilang sentensya ng kamatayan sa ring.
I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. So with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes McNeely again. McNeely's hurt this time, Steve.
Ngayon, ipapakita namin sa iyo ang listahan ng mga biktima na nagpasiklab kay Iron Mike at kung paano sila winasak.
And knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the mat because he's bad for boxing and his people are bad for boxing.
And it is all over. It is all over here.
Noong Mayo ng 1986, naging saksi ang mundo sa isa sa mga pinaka-memorable na sandali sa karera ni Mike Tyson nang makaharap niya si Mitch Green. Ang boksingerong ito ay kilala bilang pinaka-eksentrikong kalaban at sinasabing pinakabaliw na nakaharap ni Tyson sa kanyang karera. Doble ang buhay ni Green, kriminal at profesional na boksingero. Buong kumpiyansa niyang sinabi na si Mike Tyson ay hindi niya kalaban.
Tyson, you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna...
Pero agad naging malinaw na nakakaloko ang mga itsura at nagkakaroon ng bagong kahulugan ang salitang hamon kapag si Iron Mike na ang pinag-uusapan. Dahil sa mapanghamong pahayag, ginawang personal ni Tyson ang laban, nakita niya ito bilang pagkakataon ipagtanggol ang dangal at parusahan ang kawalang galang.
Point blank, Michelle C. Tyson. He's a homo, he's still homo. His wife a homo, and I'm gonna knock him out.
Noong gabing yon ng Mayo, 1986, umakyat si Tyson sa ring na may iisang layunin. Parusahan ang kanyang kalaban dahil sa mga pang-iinsulto nito. Pagkatunog ng kampana, agad sumugod si Tyson kay Green at sunod-sunod ang mabibigat niyang suntok.
That he didn't double up. He just was a little bit... That was about a three-punch combination by Mitch Green, Ray. But what... Green's credit, he hasn't taken a backward step. Whether that's wise or not remains to be seen. I have to think, Ray, that maybe the time he has worn Green. Now, Green...
A free hand to the body. Indicated that he was boxing.
Walang naging pagkakataon si Green laban sa walang humpay na presyo ni Tyson. Pero ang mas masahol pa, dinala pa ni Iron Mike ang kahihiyan sa mas matindi. Lantaran niyang nilait si Green habang naglalaban sila.
In talking to some of the people he fought,
Look at here, look at here.
just laughing at him.
Hindi lang basta suntok ang binibitawan ni Tyson, tinuturuan niya ng leksyon. Suntok pagkatapos ng suntok, walang awa, walang pahinga, 10 round na puro sakit.
He's capable of going. Green is throwing his punches and not doing any damage.
Yeah, much more than he did in his last go.
Tie him up.
It's just...
Kahit hindi na knockout ni Tyson, lubos pa rin ang pambubugbog. Pagkatapos ng ganoong klaseng pampublikong kahihiyan, naghahanap ng rematch si Green kahit saan at nauwi ito sa kalsada. Pareho pa rin ang naging resulta. Muling winasak siya ni Tyson. Nagkaroon ng ilang kabanata ang kwento ni na Mitch Green at Mike Tyson. Pero ang nangyari sa ring noong Mayo ng 1986 ay nananatiling nakatatak sa alaala ng mga tagahanga. Si Frank Bruno, isa sa mga pinakamamahal na boksingero sa United Kingdom, ay nakalaban na ni Tyson noong 1989. Natalo siya sa pamamagitan ng technical knockout.
Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in.
Bago ang rematch, noong Marso 16, 1986. Inanunsyo ni Bruno sa publiko na patutumbahin niya si Tyson sa pagkakataong ito.
And knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the mat because he's bad for boxing and his people are bad for boxing. I see myself knocking out Mike Tyson spectacularly, knocking him out. No way he's going to beat me. No way.
Sa record na 40 panalo at 4 na talo, dumating si Bruno na kumpiyansang makakabawi siya. Ngunit pagkatunog ng kampana, pinatunayan ni Tyson na hindi pa natuto si Bruno sa leksyon niya. Mula sa unang round, inatake siya ni Tyson ng mababangis na kombinasyon na agad nagpahina sa kanya.
Anything but Mike Tyson. Trainer Jay Bright said he's concerned about Tyson under control of the belt. He'll be very anxious. Grab Mike when he comes in like that. Every time. Their heads off. Bruno with the questionable chin to fight on the inside generally. But Bruno... On Mike's side, he's not bobbing and weaving like he...
Bruno for a nice right hand around. You can't fix a chin that was never great to begin with.
A left hook by Tyson, but Bruno and gone. Tyson now showing some head movement. Face of Frank Bruno, another left.
Did not react as badly as he did in the first.
Tyson looking to go back. Less than a minute remaining in round two. And that's saying something for 240 offensively. Right on. A home run thrown by Tyson.
Sa ikatlong round, isang brutal na uppercut ang nagtapos ng laban at nagbigay ng panalo kay Tyson sa pamamagitan ng technical knockout.
For the Tyson who fought McGillian Mathis. Here's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno, and it is all over. It is all over here.
Muling nabunyag si Bruno. Muli, walang duda ang pagiging superior ni Tyson. Pumasok si Bruce Sheldon sa laban na may kumpiyansa, naniniwala na ang laki at hub niya ay magpapakita kay Tyson bilang labis na pinapaborang boksingero. Ayon sa kanya, hindi na si Tyson ang dating mabagsik na boksingero noong dekada 80. May nagsabing matapang siya, may nagsabing delusional, pero hindi mahalaga iyon.
Mike Tyson's not going to defeat me. Mike Tyson's not going to take my title from me.
Sigurado si Sheldon na siya ang manggugulat, pero si Tyson ang nagulat sa kanya at winasak ang kumpiyansa niya sa loob ng 2 minuto. Sa unang kampana pa lang, tinitigan na siya ni Tyson na parang binubutas ang kaluluwa niya. Wala pang 2 minuto sa unang round, pinakawalan ni Tyson ang isang malakas na kanan na nagpabagsak kay Sheldon sa lona, nanlalaki ang mga mata sa takot.
For 12, and
Bruce has used that jab, but stepped into the eye of the storm to get to Mike Tyson. Okay?
fighters that go fighting backwards because Tyson coming forward. Perspiration. Sheldon Mark left jab. Again.
Up in the mic, maybe. He's not going backwards, not at this range.
Tyson is not. Look how he stands straight up there. And that's not.
Hirap na siyang makatayo bago matapos ang bilang. Pero isang suntok pa ni Tyson ang nagpatumba ulit sa kanya. Sumabog ang mga tao sa boo, inaakusahan si Sheldon na sumuko. Pero hindi ito pinansin ni Tyson. Hindi lang nawala kay Sheldon ang sinturon ng World Boxing Association, nawala rin ang kanyang dangal, at hindi na muling bumalik ang kanyang reputasyon. Si Andrew Golota, kilala bilang Polish Butcher, ay kinatatakutan hindi lang sa lakas, kundi pati sa sobrang maruming estilo ng laban. Naging tanyag siya dahil sa kanyang mga laban kay Riddick Bowe noong 1976. Nadiskwalipika siya noon dahil paulit-ulit niyang tinamaan sa maselang bahagi si Bowe.
Missed it. Another low blow. This is a bad one. And Wayne Kelly is going to have... There it is. George, can Bowe come back from that?
Low blows, and down goes Bowe again.
Nagdulot ang mga insidenteng ito ng matinding kaguluhan sa ring at labas na nagtibay sa kanyang pangalan bilang isa sa pinakakontrobersyal na boksingero noon. May history si Golota sa paggamit ng ulo at pagkagat, kaya delikado siyang kalaban at hindi mo alam ang susunod niyang gagawin. Para kay Tyson, ang laban na ito noong ika-20 ng Oktubre, taong 2000, ay isang pagkakataon para makabawi matapos ang kanyang pagkatalo kay Lennox Lewis at patunayan na isa pa rin siyang elite na kalaban. Dumating siya na may 48 panalo at 3 talo, habang si Golota ay may 38 panalo at 4 na talo. Simula pa lang ipinamalas ni Tyson ang agresibong estilo at nagpakawala ng kombinasyon na nagpagulo kay Golota.
A little soft in the belly too, Steve. The man to work with in front of him. He's showing some in that height and that reach.
The extreme impact.
Sa unang round, isang kanang hook ang nagpabagsak sa kanya.
Steve.
Oh! Down goes!
Super slow-mo from the other side. Oh, and you can see the shockwave sent to Golot's joints.
Nakatayo man siya muli, wasak na ang kumpiyansa niya at humiling siyang itigil na ang laban sa kanyang sulok.
And he seems fearful to throw his right hand, but
Sa pagtatapos ng ikalawang round, nagpasya si Golota na umatras sa laban, kaya't binaha siya ng mga boo mula sa mga manonood. Natapos ang gabi na napahiya si Golota dahil kay Tyson at sa marami. Malinaw noong araw na yon. Kahit pinakamaduming boksingero, di kayang talunin si Iron Mike. Si Tyrell Biggs ay Olympic gold medalist noong 1984. Tinuturing siyang isang pag-asa sa mundo ng boxing. Kilala siya sa kanyang pinong teknik at kumpiyansa sa ring. At dumating siyang walang talo na may 15 panalo. Nakikita ni Biggs ang sarili niya bilang perpektong panlaban sa agresibong estilo ni Tyson. Bago ang laban noong ika-16 ng Oktubre, 1987, mayabang niyang sinabi na madali niyang tatalunin ang kampeon at na ang kanyang teknik ay hihigit sa lakas ni Iron Mike.
You know, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me. Tyson.
Pero nung gabing iyon, pinatunayan ni Tyson na ang mga salita ni Biggs ay puro kayabangan lang. Pag umpisa pa lang ng round, binanatan na niya ito ng kombinasyong tumagos sa depensa.
And come with that right hand. To stay in this fight. And the way that Biggs is moving. That was the left hook, Barry. That was the left hook I was talking about. Two. You see it. Steps in.
Habang tumatagal ang mga round, napuno ng sugat at pasa ang mukha ni Biggs.
Tyrell Biggs now. Start throwing some uppercuts.
He took a big left hand there. But again, Tyson just putting all the pressure on him.
Sa ika-7 round, tumama si Tyson ng isang malakas na kaliwang hook na nagpabagsak kay Biggs sa lona.
Oh, that
was a tremendous left hand.
Nakabangon si Biggs pero dito na dumating ang panghuling tira.
He is gone right now. He has no legs at all. And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over.
Isa itong brutal na pagpapakita na walang lugar ang walang laman na kumpiyansa laban kay Mike Tyson. Si Larry Holmes, isang buhay na alamat ng boxing, ay tinalo si Muhammad Ali noong 1980 at 80 tagumpay na naglagay sa kanya sa tuktok ng esport. Bago ang laban niya kay Tyson noong ika-22 ng Enero, 1988 tiniyak ni Holmes na mapapabagsak niya ang batang kampeon.
I'm ready to go in there with Mike sometime January, whatever day they want. And hope it's going to be on HBO because I want the world to be able to see it. And out of this fight, I hope it's such thing as fairness. Last time I didn't get it and I complained about it, the world seen it. Now I hope once they see it once more, it's fairness. I'm going to knock this guy out. Tyson makes a lot of mistakes. And if he fights me dirty, that's what kind of fight it's going to be all night. Because I didn't see a class of fight. I didn't see a guy that with class in there tonight. I seen a guy that throws elbows. I seen a guy that throws butts. I seen a guy that hits after the bell. I seen all of this in Mike Tyson. I didn't see a gentleman in there. If they want to make him out of a beast that he's claimed to be, he's going to be in there with a beast. I'm an experienced professional fighter. I am no kid. I do not play. So if he wants to fight any way he wants to fight, I am capable of fighting any way anybody wants to fight.
Para mas dagdagan ng bigat, si Muhammad Ali mismo ay naroon sa event at hiniling niya kay Tyson na ipaghiganti siya. Sa ring, lumaban si Tyson ng may matinding lakas na malinaw na hindi lang siya lumalaban para sa sarili niya, kundi para rin sa kanyang idolo.
One of the great heavyweight champions of all left hand in the old days like Holmes. But for the kind of money they pay to fight for the heavyweight champion, trying to pick up the pace, I've long. The things that make pounding left jab, and it's not there. Mike comes right through. That's Larry's best hand. Look at this. He comes right. And there's the bell ending the round.
Sa ika-4 na round, isang nakamamatay na kombinasyon ng mga hook at uppercut ang nagpatumba kay Holmes ng 3 beses. Kaya napilitan ng referee na itigil ang laban.
Oh, right hand. Down goes Larry. Oh, Mike's had him out with a heavier shot than that. But right now, Mike Tyson is in charge. He's the boss, and Larry's down for the second time. There's no free knockdown rule, but Larry's... There's lightning in the fist. Big right hand, followed up by the left foot. Larry gets nailed with the left hand, the right hand. Digs to the body, goes to throw right hand. Gets clipped with a big right hand.
Isa itong panalo na hindi lang nagpatibay kay Tyson bilang walang kapantay na kampeyon, kundi naging paghihiganti rin para kay Ali. Buster Mathis Jr., anak ng iginagalang na si Buster Mathis Sr., ay isang heavyweight na may kakaibang technical na estilo. na may 20 panalo at 1 talo lamang, dumating siya sa laban na kumpiyansa. Tinabing alam niya kung paano pipigilan si Tyson at tiyak na mas madali ito kaysa iniisip ng iba.
You know he's coming with left hooks, he's coming out wide, he's coming out swinging hard, coming out fast. I gotta do the same thing. I gotta bring it to Mike. Like I said, Mike not gonna get into my mind. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to beat Mike Tyson, plain and simple. I'm not afraid.
Give the public confidence that you really can give Mike Tyson a good fight.
Well, you know, I'm very confident, you know, and when I'm going to fight Mike Tyson, I know what Mike knows. I know what Mike Tyson's gonna do. Now it's up to me what I'm gonna do. I love when people underestimate.
Samantala, si Tyson ay bumalik matapos ang 1 taong suspension. Dala ang record na 42 panalo at 1 talo lamang. Sabik siyang makuha muli ang trono niya. Mula pa sa simula, ipinakita ni Tyson ang kanyang dominasyon, nilapitan niya ang kalaban, binugbog ang katawan gamit ang mga hook, at tinapos gamit ang mabagsik na uppercut.
Again and missing again.
Foreman, he said he was a good slipper so far. Let him go, Mike. Jumping in, jumping out, pressing Mike, staying inside. We'll see what happens when he gets hit, though.
Body punches here.
But tonight he's doing a good job slipping.
Tyson
Switched to southpaw and threw like a right jab. All he does is extend his hooks.
We are through with round 1 and Buster Mathis has lasted.
Sa ikatlong round, isang mabagsik na uppercut ang nagpabagsak kay Mathis sa napakagandang paraan, tinapos ang laban ng dominante. Natuto si Mathis sa mahirap na paraan. Huwag maliitin si Mike Tyson. Noong 1988, ang pangalan ni Mike Tyson ay naging kasing kahulugan na ng takot sa boxing. Pero si Tony Tubbs, mayabang at kumpiyansa, ay hindi natutong igalang ang hari ng ring. Si Tyson ang nagbigay sa kanya ng leksyon.
You know what? This fight might not be hard as y'all think it's gonna be, because Mike Tyson is only good for what he can.
Ang laban ay isa pang hakbang sa world title tour ni Tyson, na may record na 33, wala. Si Tyson ay humarap kay Tubbs, na may record na 24 na panalo at 1 talo, na may 15 knockout. Nagsimula ang laban sa matinding palitan, kung saan nakakabit si Tubbs ng ilang jab at nananatiling nakatakip.
A lot of head movement.
But now it does not look that way.
6-4.
Well, here with Tubbs, the uppercut, I ain't punched twice. Under no.
To the killer kidney. 1 minute to go in round.
Pero pagdating ng ikalawang round, nagsimulang maramdaman ang epekto ng mga suntok sa katawan ni Tyson.
Pick that rhythm with a jab.
He will have to be effective with round 1. Hadley. So now Hadley and Rooney have had.
They told him to drop the right hand, but the left hook lands.
Sinubukan ni Tubbs na sumagot gamit ang mga kombinasyon, hanggang sa makita ni Tyson ang butas at pinakawalan ang isang napakalakas na kaliwang hook. Natungo ang hamon sa loob ng 1 segundo bago bumagsak sa lona.
That was another punch hurt.
Tubbs is hurt. Tubbs is hurt badly.
Diretso siyang pinadala ni Tyson sa impyerno. Ipinapakita ng sinapit ng mga mayabang na lalaki kung bakit walang humahamon kay Iron Mike Tyson.